Good morning, you all. It's still morning here, but good evening, good afternoon, whatever time you are watching this. Good space. I hope you all are doing well. It's me. I'm back again. Yay! And I wanted to come on here and do a video. Can't really say it's going to be a quick video. I'm going to try to make it as quick as I can because I have locked myself in the room for 10 minutes so I can get this done. And my kids are out there. They're going to be banging on the door soon. But anyways, hello. How you doing? What's going on? I wanted to come here and just chat for a little bit about where I'm going, where I'm at, what vision I see for this channel right now in the future, and where I'm going. So basically kind of explaining the halt, stop, and off in the opposite direction of this channel. So let's jump right into it. Let's just dive right into it because, you know, I don't got the time today. I got to see. So let's dive right into it. I have to work later on today, and that means it's going to take me 2 hours to get me and the children dressed so that we could get to our destinations and stuff. So, why I started this channel. So let's start with my name, JourneyByLiight. Light is literally the way that I have been healing myself for as far as I can remember. I've always dealt with the mental battle of, for a long time, I thought I was just weird and an outcast. Eventually, I found out that it was depression, eventually I got a note that it was depression, which, you know, years back when I was younger, it wasn't a thing. You was just sad and lazy. It's a thing. But eventually I got my diagnosis of bipolar depression, which was just the stamp of, oh my God, this is what I've been going through. Now I understand it. For a long time, when I first got my diagnosis, I wanted people to understand. See, this is why I am the way that I am. See, there is a reason. See, I'm not lazy. See, I have eventually, now that I have made it to almost my smack dab middle 30s, I've eventually adopted the narrative of, doesn't really matter if you understand it or not. I've spent so many years of my life trying to explain this to people and trying to get, you know, people, especially people who have known me from birth, like, who pity me, like, oh, she's such a sad sack. And I've tried to explain to them, like, no, there's a chemical reason. I don't have time to do that anymore. I literally do not have time to do that anymore. So I don't. Even during those dark times, light was what healed me, light and love. And I've always desired to take my journey in life by light. Not saying that I don't have dark moments, that it doesn't seem like it takes dark turns sometimes, that it is not dark or dim or whatever or cloudy, because it do be. But I've always desired to take it by light, to use light and love to heal myself. For a long time, I didn't use light and love to heal myself. I used it to heal others. So I was always the type of person like, this will work for you. Do this for you. Like, love yourself. Appreciate yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. And in reverse, I would do those exact opposites to myself. I would beat myself up. People think I'm ugly. People think I'm fat. I'm not a pretty girl. I'm not this. I'm not that. And, you know, that added to my self-image, what I thought my self-worth was for years. So that's really the explanation behind the name, JourneyByLiight. I am trying to take my journey that I am taking by light every day, every moment, every second. So that's that. Another thing that I wanted to share is, so now I just kind of want to give like the direction of where this channel is going, so that you can either exit or you can stay, or you can invite someone. You can stay and invite someone. You guys could come together. So the direction that it's taken is, now I've decided to document my journey authentically, wholeheartedly, 100%. So right now I am on a very interesting journey. So me, my husband, my family, we are in what I like to call the moment or season of transition. And we're transitioning from a life we thought we had to have, a life we thought we had to have, a life we thought we had to settle for. And we're transitioning into, hey, we can have the life we want. We can be happy. We don't have to settle for the false happiness that people tell us we have to settle for. So that's where we are right now. And it's a very interesting space to be. I'll say that. A part of this journey, excuse me, I have a couple of people that I have been watching me for the last 10 years. If you, which, I only have a few subscribers, so a couple will probably only be like, probably all of them, because I think they're all people I know and that know me in real life. But since birth, I have been a part of a religious organization. See if they figure it out. Okay, they figured it out. I was a part of a religious organization, and I'm not anymore. I am spiritual, still very close to God, still very close with the Lord. We talk all the time. If it is your goal to get on here to try to change me, to try to get me to whatever, stop. This isn't the channel for you. That's not where I am. That's not where I'm going. Me and God are good. We are great. We're actually better than ever. But that is not to say that I have anything against anyone who does choose religion, because my thought process has always been, do whatever you need to do to make you a better person, to make you live and lead by love. Do that. And if you can't accept that, then this really isn't the place for you. This isn't going to be the safe space for you. I want to create a safe space for people who are living to be good people, who lead by love, who lead by light, who want to be their authentic self without being judged. If those are not things that line up with you, this is not a safe space for you. You will feel offended. You will feel attacked. So I want to say that up front. If you're looking for a religious safe space, I don't have it for you. I have a spiritual safe space. I have a safe space where we get to love and believe and construct and build on ourselves and our lives and our families. This is a safe space that I have. So I'm going to give you a moment. And if this is for you, you can leave. Okay, that was your moment. So if you're staying, you're either being nosy or you want to be here. Okay, welcome. Let's get down more into some more nitty-gritty. All right, so the next part of my journey also is my marriage. So I had said earlier that if you look back at my channel, you could see that I had gastric bypass in 2016. I was 380 when I started. I am now 213. Hold on. Yes. Tell Zachary I said stop. Along with losing a lot of that physical weight, I lost a lot of mental weight, but I didn't realize buried underneath all of that mental weight was just years and years and years of self-hate, self-disdain, looking at myself through other people's eyes. Even when I tried to look at myself through my own eyes, them being all mucked up and me being confused. Going against what I felt in my heart as far as my passion and how I want to be and how I want to present myself to be acceptable in other people's eyes. That was decades of fight. I'm 33 now, and I have decided to take this spiritual self-love journey just 2 years ago. And so that means for 31 years, almost 32 years, I was in a fight, a very long fight. And if you look back at my previous videos, you can see just by looking at my eyes, the sadness that I had in my eyes from then up until now, I am in a much better place. Thank the Lord. So that is another part of the journey that I'm on that I would like for you to take with me or watch me go through it. Along with losing a lot of that weight, I finally am able to think, okay, so before I had, let's see if they figure it out. Let me hurry up. Before I had gastric bypass, I was a big girl. What was available for big girls 10 to 15 years ago, because I've been big for as long as I can remember. I've always been plus size. What was available for plus size girls back then versus what is available for them now? I was wearing bed sheets and, floral print hammer pants. It sounds like they're fighting. Actually, it sounds like she took something from someone and they took it back, and she's... Yes. Hold on, okay? That's the baby girl. It wasn't cool. Like, it wasn't cute. Forget cool. It wasn't even cute. So that amongst other reasons, health reasons for sure, I decided to have gastric bypass. If you're here to tell me how that was lazy and wrong, again, this ain't your safe space. Because just like you're going to try to offend me by saying that, I will succeed in offending you by telling you where to go. So, back out to the left or the right. I don't care where you go. You go up, down, left, right. You can just leave here because this ain't for you. But along with like losing all of that weight, I finally have the confidence to dress the way that I want to. And my style sense is a little different. Okay, so a word that I would use to describe it would be quirky glam. I don't know if that's a thing, but it's a thing that I created. And I'm really into color and quirk and loud. And not just that, but just dressing how I feel on the inside sometimes. And other times, I want to dress how I want to feel on the outside. Like, even how I want to feel on the inside. Like, if I want to feel colorful, if I want to feel bright, if I want to feel friendly, if I want to feel dark, I put that into what I wear. And it's different a lot of the times. Like, sometimes, my sister, she describes my fashion as what did she tell me? So there was an art teacher on Casey. No, she wasn't an art teacher. She was an artist on Casey Undercover, one episode. And she was like, if this is not you and a character, I don't know what it is. And it really was me. She describes it as me being like a retired or an old art teacher. And it is. I wear all kinds of colored hair, colored wigs. I will put makeup. There are no rules to makeup to me. Like, do I put it on my face and do I look good are my rules. So if you are a stickler on the makeup, this ain't a safe space for you. You're going to look at me and be like, girl, that is not how, I don't care. I feel cute. So that's another part of my journey. Another part of this journey, especially since I am now evolving into the person that I want to be, I desire to be, that I see myself being. I am not the same person that I was 10 years ago. Meaning I'm not the same person that I was when I married my husband, when I met my husband. Sometimes that can cause a little bit of an issue in my marriage because I'm just like, I'm not that girl anymore. Not issues to the point of where I hate you type of issues. No, not that. But just issues like, but he's like, well, this is what I've always done. It's just like, I get that, but I'm not there anymore. And we're now at a point to where we're trying to learn each other at the space we are right now. We're at a space right now to where we're learning each other now and learning how to love each other now in the love language that we speak right now. That is a challenge. But if you want to join me on that journey, stay. If you have a perfect relationship and nothing ever goes wrong, this ain't the safe space for you. You're going to feel some type of way. Another part is now we have decided that we want to, like I said at the beginning, transition into the life that we want. That involves a house for our family. Right now we live in an apartment. And for a long time, I was embarrassed by that. I felt some type of way by that. And then I realized, like, Why? Your family has a roof over their head. Your children are happy and healthy and thriving. You and your husband are working very hard to provide a life for them to where they have all of their needs. And God has blessed us to not only give the needs, but we are able to also give them the things that they want too. Our children do not want for anything. I mean, like, they ask for stuff, especially the 8-year-old. He getting to a point to where his asking has become, actually, all of their askings are a little expensive because they're like tablet children. Again, if that's the issue with you, this ain't your safe space. But like, there's this, like, God has blessed us to be able to do these things. And because it doesn't look like how someone else feels it should look like, I should feel bad. No, but we have decided that we do want a house, and because of that, we are in the process of learning things like fixing our credit, because we were young, we were dumb. Not only dumb, we were uneducated. The decision that you make may look dumb to the people on the outside, but you may make the decision because you're uneducated. And that's when we were uneducated. I'm realizing that now that we are diving into credit and learning what credit is and how important it is, and not just pay your bills, but pay your bills on time. And again, that may be somebody be like, duh. Like, no, duh. No, duh. I came from an environment that if you ain't have the money to pay your bills, if you didn't have the money to pay the whole bill, then you got sad and you went out to eat instead. That is what I was taught. Like, if you didn't have money to take care of your obligations, then you don't take care of your obligations. You don't save and put it back or pay on your obligations. No, you go out to eat, or you buy you something you want. That's where I came from. That's how I grew up. That was what I knew. I was also told, we also grew up in a time where it was told, we ain't gonna have nothing anyway. Ain't nobody gonna give us nothing. And that is what I adapted for a very long time, until I decided to make the conscious decision to break generational curses, to educate myself on things that we weren't educated on before. And I'm learning, like, oh, well, no, nobody may not give you anything, but there are ways for you to get it yourself. Yeah, so that is a journey we're on as well. So we've given ourselves a date. What? Thank you. We've given ourselves a date. Not so much a deadline, but a goal date. And on this date is when we want to close on, if not our forever home, our until forever home, if that makes any sense. And I'm excited about it. The journey has been very interesting thus far. There have been some tough times. There have been some, can we do this? Like, especially with the market and housing, woohoo, property is high now, y'all. And having that feeling like, will we ever be able to make the money that we want to make to give our family the life that we want to give them? These are things that all come along with this journey, but these are all things that I'm willing to share with you. Main reason being is, growing up, I always gravitated towards vlogs and things like that on YouTube and lifestyle videos, because I never wanted to feel alone in where I was. I always wanted to see how other people lived and how they were dealing with life, so that I didn't feel alone, so that I knew that there was someone, whether it be across the country or across the world, that kind of thought like I did, was going through life like I was, trying to figure it out. And I always wish I found someone who was in the space that I was, if that makes sense, or had came from the space that I was in at that moment, and kind of saying like, hey, this is what I did to get here. You don't have to do exactly what I did, but I want to let you know that it's possible, and that your dreams are obtainable, and you don't have to feel stupid about where you are. You don't have to feel dumb about where you are. You don't have to feel stupid about anything. Like, you can achieve whatever you want to achieve. All you got to do is get the knowledge behind it, and you got it. So that's what I want to be. That's where I am right now. I'm at a point where I'm just like, okay, I'm in the journey. I can go ahead and share once I've gotten out of the journey, but I want to take this ride with y'all. I want to be able to, like, I've always used YouTube as a therapy session anyway, but I want to be able to be like, yo, I tried this and it didn't work, or I'm trying this and it's working. So kind of like a live representation, if that makes sense. I'm really excited. I have, so as you can see, this channel is turning into basically a diary. The diary of JourneyByLiight is what this is. And I would like for you to watch. If you have helpful tips, if you have things that you have done in your life that have worked, and you're just like, I think this will work for her and her family, please share. Like, share. Don't be a hater. Don't be trying to share something that didn't work for you and you know it could work for me. Like, if you do, I have a wonderful spirit of discernment. And at the end of the day, I'm at a point now to where I am doing what is right for me and my family. So don't be a hater. Scroll past if you don't want to see. But if you want to see, if you want to be here, please be here. I have so many ideas and so many more things to come. I have a haul video. My first haul video. I know you see them all the time, but I like haul videos because I like real people who are buying. Like, I like to see real people who are buying the stuff that I want to buy, spending their own little hard coin on it. I'm sorry, not little. Let me get that out of my vocabulary, because my coin is not little, because I work very hard for my coin. My husband works very hard for his coin, and together we put our coin together to make and build a wonderful life for me and my families. But I like to see people who work hard for their coin and then take that coin and decide to spend it on something nice for them. And then I like to see them open it up and be excited. Or, you know, if they mad, why they mad? Ooh, should I not order from this place? You know, so anyways, I got my first haul coming up. I'm really excited. It'll be up shortly after this video, but I wanted to get this video out first, just so, like I said, I can explain the like on to the other direction of this video, or video of my channel. This is where I am right now. This is what I want to share, and this is where this is going on. This is where this channel is heading from this point on. So it is not a weight loss channel. I have known, I have learned, I have seen, I have unlearned. I am not just my weight. I am not. Like, I did the weight loss. I tried to do the weight loss documenting thing, and it made me feel like less of a person. And which is why I kept disappearing from my channel, because I always felt like a fat, sad sack, if that made sense. Like, now I'm a fat, happy sack. I'm good sack. But that's only because I've gotten to a point where I was just like, you know what? Just F it. I'm going to be exactly who I am. And I have children, I have nieces, I have nephews who I want to encourage them that no matter what anybody around you say, whether it be family, foe, hater, loser, no matter what they say, you have the right to be exactly who you are. And if those people don't agree with it, then you find your people. And that's what I'm trying to do, y'all. I'm trying to find my people. Are you my people? Anyways, thank you so much for joining me. I've already been on here over 20 minutes, so I'm going to cut this video off. I'm going to get on with the rest of my day because I have to work. So I have to get the babies to the babysitter so I can go make my coin, so I can go spend it on some more clothes and things to show you guys. My chair keeps going down. It's an old chair. Ooh, it's an old chair. I need one. As you can see, my background is different. It is a work in progress, but I love it. I love it so much. I have a couple of other things that I want to add to it. Yeah, I'm still trying to find a really great setting for the lights in the back. I don't like that. I don't like that either. Okay, maybe we'll leave it like that for the rest of the video because it's only a couple of minutes. But I'm still trying to find a great setting. I have some other things that I want to put on here. I'm still trying to figure this out. But this is the best one so far. I love this. Anyways, I hope that you are loving life, living life, loving yourselves, and being yourselves. And I will see you guys soon. I have so much in this brain of mine that I need to get out video-wise. And so much I want to talk to you about. So much that I'm doing that I want to talk to you about. Do you hear me? I want to talk to you about it. So, I'm excited. Thank you all. Love you all. God bless you all. Or your higher power bless you all. And